Hope my screen is visible. Yeah. Okay. Before making the poster, since we are from Toastmasters Club, so we should know our basic rules and regulations, their compliance. So we have to be clear on that before making the poster because we are the representatives of the Toastmasters. So first and foremost thing, so what are we going to learn from this session? So first thing, like Toastmaster guidelines to follow while making the poster. For example, there are many fonts available in Canva. We cannot use everything. There are limited fonts must used for our posters. What are the fonts available that I will tell you. Then colors to choose for the fonts, then gradients, then transparency level. Along with that, we have a plenty of logos from the Toastmaster site. So which one we have to use, how to use, where to place. Along with that, how to make poster using Canva, because by using Canva, we can create a lot of other things as well. Now, today we are going to focus only on the Instagram post. The tips and tricks I'm going to share you at the end of the session. It will make you to make the poster soon instead of taking so long. Okay. From the Toastmasters side, they have given us two fonts majorly. One was heading, another one was body of the poster. For the heading, the allowed font is Gotham, but this font will be available only for the Pro series. But for the alternative, we can use Montserrat only for the heading. For the body of the poster, there are one font recommended by the Toastmasters International, that is Merit Pro. If you don't have access of Pro, then you can go with Soul Sans Pro. So keep in mind, whenever you are making the headings, you have to make with these Gotham or Montserrat font. Whenever you are using some other elements in the poster of the body, then you can use Merit Pro or Soul Sans Pro. Okay, now we are into the color parts. We know every brand has their own colors in the representation. Suppose if you are seeing any colors of blue, you can easily identify that would be the Pepsi, or blue t-shirt, it will mean that India somehow our place also wearing blue jerseys. Like that, Toastmaster has its own colors that will represent our originality from others. So for examples, we have a two set of colors. One is primary colors, another one is accent color. So primary colors majorly black and white. Along with that, there are other three colors: true maroon, royal blue, cool gray. So these five colors we can majorly use as a background while we are making the posters. I'm recommending strongly to don't use happy yellow color as a background because it's very bold. It will make the viewers feel somehow they will not be happy for this, because the happy yellow color should be used only to highlight some elements or wherever you would like to people have to focus somewhere. There you can use this happy yellow color. Apart from that, nowhere. So keep in mind while making the posters. Okay, next we are moving to color gradient. So there are colors we can mix together and we can make it as a gradient color. So that in which we have three set of colors, one with royal blue and blissful blue. We can mix these two colors. We can make a gradient in a linear way or top to bottom, bottom to top, anyway. So that I will explain you in the rest of, back of the meeting. And deep maroon and rich maroon, as well as cool gray and the fair gray. So these color combination we can use to make a gradient slides. So transparency. So since we are using multi-layers to make a poster, so there will be a issue, there will be a problem you can face while making the poster, because if you use one color and another colorway, there will be a chance of bottom layer will not be visible on top. So for that, there is a rule. You have to keep 70% transparency of top layer whenever you are keeping any top layer below the layer. For example, if you are using royal blue gradient as a bottom layer, you can use a white, but the opacity should be 70%. Then only the transparency will be visible. Because why we are maintaining 70% transparency? Because we have to maintain the uniformity across the posters. For the maroon gradient, you can use top 70%, as well as the cool gray also you can use 70%. Okay, we are coming into the Toastmasters logos. So if you go to the Toastmaster website, you can download n number of Toastmasters approved logos. You can download and keep it somewhere. Whenever you need, you can use it. Please make sure whenever you are using the logo, you have to keep one thing in your mind. You have to keep enough space around the logo, and you have to choose the background accordingly. The logo is prominently visible to the viewers. For example, the first one, the Toastmaster Pathways Learning Experience, you could see the X mark. X mark is nothing but the height of the word pathways. So you can use that spacing all around the logo. It will give a clear visibility to all the viewers. In case of Toastmaster International, since we have two words, Toastmaster International, so we have to use that X space around the logo. So whenever you are pasting the logo, make sure that the spaces around the logo have the X space to make sure that the logo is clearly visible to everyone. And whenever they are taking the printout also, it will be clearly on the page. You should not cut into the margins. Okay, these are all the basic rules. So we'll have to keep everything in our mind before making the poster. Now let's jump into Canva, how to make a poster.
Toastmaster Ramesh, I have a question if I can ask.
Yeah.
About the previous slide regarding the logos, is there any thumb rule that it shouldn't be in a corner, I mean, the logo? If you see the Toastmaster standard logo, is there any rule that we should not place this any top right corner or something like that?
No, no. We can use either bottom or top of the posters. We have to keep
Okay.
one thing in mind. If you are using multiple logos, suppose if your club has a separate logo and Toastmaster
Mm.
has a separate logo, you cannot use both the logos together. You have to keep one logo
Okay.
at one corner, another logo at the another corner, or the top. If you are keeping Toastmaster logo at the left side corner, you have to keep a club logo at the right side corner. There should be enough space. There should be enough identity between the logos. That's it. You can use the
Okay.
logo
Mm.
any corner of the posters.
Okay. That answered my question. Thank you.
Thank you,
Yeah,
Harsha.
and includes that X spacing. That spacing has to be there from the
That,
corner. Yeah.
yes.
Okay. Got it. Thank you. Thank you, Kavi.
So when you go ahead and choose the logo, especially when, as Ramesh said, that you can use the logo anywhere. It does not mean that anywhere and everywhere you put your logo without thinking that what in what context you are using. For example, if you're using a photo as a background which reflects the Toastmasters theme, right? Maybe an auditorium, stepping up, rising up, and things like that. Make sure that your logo is clearly visible and it has a specific dimension which you should, the only thing here is it should be visible clearly, and no club is allowed to make their own logo because we clearly believe in this concept: one district, one organization, and one logo only. So you are not allowed to create your own logos. Saying that if you're a corporate club and you would like to place your company's logo, please make sure that the Toastmasters logo is bigger than your company's logo and they are not on the opposite corners. Okay, your company logo can be below and it should be avoided, but in case you have to, then make sure that they're not coinciding in nature visually. Okay, just an add-on. Go ahead, Ramesh.
Okay.
Thank you.
Thank you, sir. So, so we can directly go to the Google and you can search Canva. I will go from the beginning. Just canva.com. Since already I have logged in, so it's taking me to directly to the website. So this is the front page of the website. So here there are plenty of options. You can make a documents, whiteboard, Instagram post, story, Instagram story, Facebook post. There are plenty of things. What kind of a presentation you would like to make it, you can make everything by using this. So today, as I said, today we are going to make only the Instagram post. So for that, I'm going to click on create design. So here you can see plenty of options. So out of which I'm choosing Instagram post square 1080 into 1080 pixel. So whenever you are opening, there will be a blank page. The white background will be visible. So here you have to choose. As I mentioned, you have to keep in mind there are five basic colors. I said like true maroon, royal blue, cool gray, white and black. These are all the background basic colors you can use. So before that, I would like to tell you one thing. If you have a pro account, there is an option called brand kit. Brand kit, you can make it. If you are clicking the brand kit, you can save your logos. You can keep your colors ready, and you can keep your fonts also ready. It will be easy when you are making the poster. This will be helpful whenever you are making the poster in a faster way. So, but this facility is available only for the pro account. Non-pro account, you won't be able to access this. So since I have a pro account, I'm using this. So I'm going to choose my background color. So in brand kit, I have a colors. So 772432. If you don't have a colors, just click it. Here you can click. You can enter the color number 772432. Then enter. So background color will be ready now. So I made my background ready. Now I have to add the elements to make the poster beautiful. So for that, first thing what I have to do, I have to add my club name or whatever the things. So for that, there will be an option called text. So here you can choose. So I'm going to add my club name. Speaker Squad. Okay, there are shortcuts to use this. First thing is, if you want to add the text directly, instead of clicking on text, you can simply press the button T. If you click T, you get a text directly. Then you can choose your font from here, which one you would like to choose. Then you can choose your font size here. Then you can go font color. So as I told you, there are 5 plus 1 color. So as one color, please use only for the highlighting purpose. Other colors you can choose it. Since I have chosen that maroon background, so white color will be prominently visible. So that's why I have chosen white color. I'm deleting this. Okay. So speakers code I have used. So suppose here I would like to do some alignment. I'm keeping this speaker square somewhere here, but I would like to keep it exactly at the middle of the poster. So if you move it up, there will be a pink line will appear. So that means that you are keeping your particular element exactly center of the poster. So you can move it and you can fix it wherever you want. Or else, if you want to make it at center, go to position, and there will be an option called middle and center. Since I have kept already in the center, it's not showing. If I'm moving this, I can click center, it will come to the center. So now I kept my club name ready. So next thing is I have to add the Toastmaster logo. So there are two options available. Either you can add all your logos into a folder and you can upload here, or else if you have saved logos in somewhere, you can drag and drop it here. It will work out easily. Since we have a logo bigger size, I would like to crop it. So for that, there will be a crop option. Then crop it. You can resize. As I said, you have to make sure that you have enough space around it. Okay, now my Toastmaster logo and my letters are not aligned properly. So I would like to align it. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to click the shift button, plus I'm going to select both the elements. Now I would like to keep both the elements at the middle. So I'm going to click again the position. The option called middle. It's aligned properly. It is very simple. You don't need to drag it. You don't need to adjust according to this. So now clear. So if I would say speaker code is ready now, I would like to add my area F2, area F1, division F, district 92. So before that, I would like to add line. So for that, you can go to elements. There are plenty of elements names are available. Line, shadow, circle, call. There are plenty. So I'm clicking lines. So there will be many options. So some options will be available only for the pro users. So please make sure if you don't have access, just go for a normal one. I'm clicking this. I can move up and I can keep it here. Okay. Now here there is a trick. Instead of going, clicking, searching, doing so many jobs, you can simply click the button L. You get a line. This is one of the shortcuts to get a line. If you want to get a square, you can click R. Please note down these shortcuts. It will be helpful whenever you are making the posters. If you want to make a circle, any guess? Just click C. Circle will
I
come.
was thinking O. I thought it'll be O.
Okay, this is circle C. So these are all the easiest options you can keep in mind. I'm deleting these two. Okay, so here line I have selected. In this line also you can do something. So click the line. Okay, here there is a trick. See, the line as well as the speaker squad text element are mixed together. I am unable to select it. So what am I supposed to do? So I either have to zoom in by clicking Control and scroll up, and I can do it, or else I can click Control and double click. If it is two elements overlapping, suppose I'm keeping here, two elements are overlapping, I can click Control and one more time Control, it will select the second element. Hope it's understood.
Can you please show once more, Ramesh?
Okay, I will tell you in a different way. So I'm making one rectangle here. I'm making another rectangle here. I'm changing the color for your easy reference. Okay, I'll make yellow. It will be easy for the people. I'll make one more rectangle. I'm making this color into white. So there are three. So it's all overlapping. So I have to choose any one. I'm clicking on white. I can move only the white. I cannot go down and I cannot choose the yellow one unless I'm getting somewhere to click on it. So for that, what you have to do, you have to click white, then double click it. See, white, another click, it will go to back one. So now I can drag it. I want to go to the royal blue, Control, double click, it will go. So I can choose the background layer as well. It will be helpful whenever many layers are overlapping one on each other. I hope it's clear.
Yep.
Okay.
Thank you.
So Control.
So what is the short
click.
form of creating the circle and square? You said something C or O.
For square, you have to use R, rectangle, R. For circle, you have to use C. For line, you have to use L. For text box, you have to use T. Okay, I move line here. So here also you can play many things with the line. So here if you choose, you can choose the line thickness. You can choose the how do you want the line, dot line you want, or you can choose the format. Start of the line you can choose arrow, end of the line you can choose. So you can play with this many things. So since it's a simple line, I'm going to keep it as a simple. Okay, now done. So I'm going to create a poster for my weekly meeting. Again, I'm adding one more text. So since it's a header, I have used Gotham. I'm going to use a body of the letter. So here I have to change my font. So I can go for a Source Sans Pro. So I can resize. Okay. Now, if I would like to change the font style, how do I do it? I'll click. There is an option called effect. You can go. You can choose. There are plenty of styles are available. You can choose according to that. If you want a shadow, you can select. If you want a bold, you can select, but you have to understand one thing. This will help you to change the font style, not the font. Font will remain same, only the font style will change. Some glow effect you want, you can use this. Shadow effect, you can use this. Suppose if you are using shadow, you want to do some alteration in this, you are not happy with this, you want to increase the thickness, you can click increase the thickness. Direction, you want to change it, you can change the direction. You want to change the color of the shadow, that also you can do it. This is a one way. Another way, so many people would have seen that they would have made the letters in a round way. So that also is it possible here. So if you come down, there is an option called curve. You can curve your font according to your element. Suppose if you are keeping any circle element here, I want to place this word around this, so I can adjust it here. So here you can see that 99%. So I can adjust according to this. I can match with this. If I want at the bottom, so how do I do it? So I cannot keep as like this. So I have to move it to a minus side. So it will match exactly with the curve. So this is one of the shortcut whenever if you would like to use your text as a curve.
Come again, please. I'm so sorry.
Yeah.
I mean, like, can you repeat, please, this curve thing? Yeah.
I'm deleting it. So I'm adding a text box. Meeting number 100. I'm keeping here. So I'm clicking on the text element. Then there is a option called effects. You can click on it. If you want to change the font style, you can choose from here. I'll choose the glow effect. And if I want to make the curve text as a curved one, then I can click it. Since you have selected this option, then there will be an option called curve position, like degree. So you can adjust from 99.77 according to the element, whichever you are using, wherever you would like to match with it. For the top of the element, if you would like to keep a curve, you can do like this. If you want to keep it as a bottom, then you have to move towards minus side. It will make you exactly like this.
Yeah,
Hope
got
it's
it.
clear.
Thanks a lot. Yeah, thanks.
Okay. So meeting number 100. I'll make it straight only. So now here is going to play an important role. Yeah, somebody was asking something.
Sorry, Ramesh. Sorry to interrupt. Is there any restriction on the font also that we use on the poster?
Yes, already I suggested, no, there are only two types of font you can use it. Gotham for the headings, Merit Pro for the body of the posters.
Thank you.
Yeah. So now we are going to play with the themes. Suppose since this month we have a February 14 Lovers Day theme, so would like to fix as a theme. So you have to play with the theme. So my theme would be so theme of the meeting. Okay.
I'll make you write this.
Lovers Day. So here, so based on the theme, you can search n number of elements over here. You can go to elements. So if the Lovers Day means there are 2-3 things we can remember. One is rose. You search rose, you will get multiple options. So here you can do a filter as well. You can go here. So there are multiple options. Statics. Statics means there won't be any movement. Animated, that will be difficult for you people. We'll do it later. So you just click static and click free. So you'll get few options, but make sure that whenever you are getting the rows, that would be editable. Don't use any pictures. There you cannot use your ideology based on the Toastmaster rules. That means you have to change your colors. So here I have chosen the logo because I can edit it here. So I'm going to change the color. Okay. Now,
Ramesh, can you just go a step back and just show us how did you get this image as per the theme? I think graphics or something you had done.
yeah, go to
Okay,
go to
elements.
elements.
Okay,
Go to
got it.
elements. Here you have to search rows.
Whatever we have to. All right.
Yes.
Sure.
So while you are choosing, you have to make sure that that element which you are choosing, that is editable.
Perfect. Okay. Thank you.
So I have chosen a rows. So keeping straight, it don't look good. So if you move down, you can see this arrow. So I can tilt it. So I kept my things ready. So now again, I would like to add few more elements.
Unga?
So I added the heart. Okay. Now, so I have to keep heart towards back. I have to keep rows on top. So for this, there are two options. One would be you can click on the element, right click, there you can see layers, then backward. It will go backward, the rows will come up. This is one option. There are shortcuts. For that, you can click. Okay, that won't be, that will be, I'll tell you later. So this is the best option you can do it. Right click, layers, and you can choose accordingly wherever you want to send the elements. So this color also filled with our standard. So nothing to worry here. Done. Now, so my club name is ready, meeting number is ready, theme is ready. So related to the theme, I kept my elements as well. Very simple elements. Okay. Now I have to keep my dates and my meeting links. So for that, again, I have to add the date. Okay, I'll keep 29. I'll reduce my font. I'm keeping here. So one more thing. So if you want to duplicate any text, every time you no need to click T, no need to click on the text, everything. So there are 2-3 options available. One thing, you can click on the element, right click, you can copy, and you can do a right click, paste. This is one option. Or else you can click it, press Alt, and drag down to a duplication. Hope it's clear. Now I'm going to add, tomorrow is a Thursday. Okay, since I'm using the date, I would like to use the date element. So I can go and search date. There will be a few elements, graphics you can choose. There are few or free, wherever you are seeing the pro elements, you can use only if you have a pro access. I'm using the free one. So I have dragged it and moving down. Since it's black, I would like to change my background, my color to white. So see, all three are separate now. So wherever I would like to move, I cannot move it. No. So what I have to do, I have to make it as a group. So I'm going to keep all this together. Now I'm going to select by clicking Shift, one element, second element, third element, right click, group. So now these all three elements became a single element. So wherever I would like to drag it, I can drag it. No issue. Okay. One more thing. So whenever we are dragging the element, we have to use the mouse and drag it. Instead of that, there is another shortcut by using the arrow mark. You're selecting the element. If you move arrow, it will move very slowly. It will take like a lot of time to move it. So for that, what you have to do? Use Shift key and move it. It will move faster. Without using Shift key, it will move 1 pixel. If you are pressing Shift key, it will move 10 pixels at a time. You can move it very fast. without Shift C is very slow. So keep in mind. So this will make your poster. This help you to make your poster soon. So I made my date and time ready. So now I'm going to duplicate it because I have to make my meeting link. So now I have to ungroup it. I'm ungrouping it. So now all three elements become individual now. So now I'm going to cancel this. Instead of that, my team would be in Teams. My meeting would be in Teams. And search specifically MS Teams. So I'll get options. So you can choose the logo if you are getting. Directly I'm not getting. Yeah. So I'm not getting it here. So for instance, I'm using Zoom. It will be easy for you people. So I can use this. And here I would like to highlight one thing, that whenever you are using Instagram or LinkedIn or Facebook, other platform logos, so there is no restriction that you have to use only in our colors, our branded colors. You can use their color as well. So I have changed my logo, and here I would like to suppose meeting number is something like, password is
This is an
something like.
important point, right? Which Toastmaster Ramesh mentioned. Don't go into that brand compliant zone where you make Zoom logo TI logo. Okay, so because we are kind of preserving our brand, they also would love to preserve their own brand, and hence it is important to give that respect. Please use their own logos, because I have seen people making the Zoom logo maroon and experimenting with that. Don't do that. Use WhatsApp, Instagram, Facebook, LinkedIn, anything which you would like to use. If you're not getting the colored logos, you can use the outline ones which you get, or if they're not going ahead with your poster, so you can use that, right? But in their color only. Thank you, Ramesh.
Okay, done. So now I made my poster halfway. So still I have to I can beautify my poster better. So now, so theme is ready. I'm going to mention my, suppose TMOD I would like to mention. I'm going to duplicate this with TMOD. I'm giving myself. Okay,
No,
now.
make Charish is the chief guest, so he's the team leader.
Okay. I don't have photo. Okay, anyway. So I kept my name. See here, why I kept my name, because I'm going to add my picture. So there are rules that you can follow. So people normally, if you are asking their photo, they will send with their better background. Suppose they would have gone to the Paris, they would have gone to somewhere out of the countries to make sure that, to tell you people like with the background of that they will send you the picture, but that won't look good in our posters. So always try to avoid those kind of backgrounds whenever you are adding the picture of any person. So here I would like to add my picture. So since I'm already having my photos, I'm adding it. Or else, if you have anywhere in your folder, you can drag and drop it here. For example, I'm having somewhere in my system, I'm dragging and I'm dropping here. So it will come directly here. So since there are backgrounds, I don't want my background. So there are two options. If you have a pro access, you can directly go to edit photo and you can click background remover. It will remove background. Suppose if you don't have a pro access, what are you supposed to do? Go to Google. There is a website called remove background. It's a simple website. Just click it. You can upload your image. So it will remove a background and you can download. You can use that here. See, both are same. There is no difference. You don't need to have a pro access for this. You can use other website. There are free website available. You can use that. I'm canceling this. I'm using that. Where I got it. Okay. Here, there is a rule. Whenever you are keeping your elements, whenever you are keeping the important things on your posters, you just understand one thing. There is a rule called 9 grid rules. Reducing my transparency for a better clarity. Okay. See, in this poster, you can see 4 intersection points. 1, 2, 3, 4. So I am finding out these 4 points. So whenever a viewer is viewing your poster, the first sight will go on these 4 points. So whatever things you are keeping over here, that will be the eye-catching point for them. Suppose, so that's why I kept my love the theme over here. In middle, I kept my logo. In the intersection point, I kept my name. So I'm going to keep my photo. I'm going to keep my photo over here. So it'll give a more attraction to your posters and it will give a better identity to your poster as well. One thing. And second thing, my photo looks bigger. So I would like to crop it. You can go to edit photo, click crop. You can do it. And you can move it according to your requirements. Okay, now this is not looking good for me because somewhere I'm standing out alone. I'm not looking good. So I would like to use frames. Normally photos means it has to come with the frames. So for that you can go to elements. There are plenty of frames available. You can choose it for the better one. Since it's a Lover's Day, I will go with hot in. So just keep your frame here. Move my photo over here. But it's not visible prominently. I'll change my options. So for the redo, just Control Z or so this is looking odd, no? So what I would like to do, I would add some outline around my pictures. So for that, I have chosen my photo. Go to shadow. There is an option called glow or outline. Which one you would like to take it? You can take it. I'm going with outline. So you can see now there's a black outline around my logo, around my picture. You can change your logo color. I mean border color, white, or else if you want to keep it as a yellow, our yellow color is F2D F74. So this will look good. So these are all the basic methods to make the poster. I'm letting the grid lines. That's it. This is a very simple poster. So now, since overall it is looking blank, so I would like to add few more things over here. Elements. You can add some supportive elements to make your poster better. So you can just enter random elements. You will get plenty of the things. I'm liking this. I'm keeping over here. But since it's not in our color, I would like to change my colors. So I want to duplicate this. So I'm just pressing Alt and dragging it. So here I want to turn it, I have to tilt it. For that you can go to flip, just flip horizontal. It will flip automatically. You can adjust accordingly. I'll make my photo small. So now somehow my poster is looking okay. Still, if you want to add few more elements also, you can go and you can add it. It will give a better. Just add it. Change your color. That's it. So now my poster is ready. Very simple poster. I didn't use any pro access. I have used normal account access only. I have made these posters. Somehow the poster is looking good. So initially I told that there is a option called brand kit. So here you can upload your logos. I'm clicking that. See, here I can see the colors, right? Now I'm going to do a magic over here. I have done based on my ideology, my taste. So here I would like to change few colors. I don't know what I have to do. So I am going to play with this color. See, there is an option called shuffle. I click it, all the color will change. You can shuffle until you are satisfied. I feel this is looking good. Okay, this is what I made. My rose color has been changed. So I'm okay with it. Still, I would like to change the rose color. I will change it. Or else I will keep this. Okay. So this is how we have to make the posters.
How have you added the brand kit?
Brand
You
kit
download and
actually,
manually added, or do you have
yes,
any option to use?
you have to go to home. Okay, there is a, you can see the brand. Click on brand. It will take you to brand kit. You just click it. Here you have to upload everything. Logos, add new, whatever the logos, whatever the pathways we have all the logos. We have a Toastmasters logos. Colors, we can add it. So I have added two colorways. Toastmaster brand colors I have added here. So gradient color I have added here. So font, so I clicked here. You can edit it. So for Gotham title, I have added 42 font size, bold, that you can choose it here. Montserrat, same way subtitle, you can choose it. Like this you can fix it, you can prefix it. It will be helpful for you while making the poster. You can make it in the easiest way. Hope it's clear.
Do we need to all this add manually, or do we have any option to just clicking on a link and it will download all Toastmasters logos?
No, this
Rajit,
you have to. I will.
You have to do, you have to go ahead. If you have a pro account, that's the first thing. Second is you have to go to the Toastmasters brand manual. There they have links to all these logos, to all the photos and the color codes, like the hex codes of all the colors, right? If you follow us on Instagram and everywhere, we have also shared that through our pro tips. So you can go ahead, click on that link, download everything, and then upload here. That's the only way. But this is like too much of work, is what you feel, then please contact me. I will give you pro access where the brand kit is already made. You don't have to work on anything. You already have the colors, you have the photos, you have logos, everything. So that's something which we have worked for all the VPPRs and all the PR folks of District 92, right? So that's an easy way.
Okay, thank you.
Okay, I'm going to come up for this as well. So this is how I made the posters. Okay, now this is a poster made by me. We are all not a creators. We are influenced by some people. So there are another way to make a another way to make a poster. That is, we can take a pre-made posters. Go to design. So I'm going to type my theme. So on this, you can find n number of pre-design. You can choose anything wherever you can edit it. Suppose I'm feeling this would be good. So it's very simple. I'm clicking it. But here the photo is not editable, but other elements I can edit. Okay, so I'm deleting this photo. As I mentioned already, since I have a pro account, I can go here. I can shuffle my color. So my poster is ready now. So what are the things remains? So these are all the things I'm going to select. Control C. I'm going to paste it. So still, I'm not satisfied with the colors. I'm going to shuffle it again. Okay, now my poster is ready. Since I could see some elements behind my logo, so I don't want, I'm deleting it. That's it. Within a 1 second, I made my poster. This is another easiest way. You no need to break your brains. You no need to break your heads. Simply go to design. You just search based on your theme of that meeting. You will get n number of templates. You can search anyone. You can save it. Since if you are making first poster, you can keep that as a template. You can just copy paste it and you just change the meeting number, your theme, and the remaining details. That's it. The poster will be ready. Any doubts? So I covered, yeah.
Sir, you can continue. I'll ask question later.
Okay. So I covered circular movement. Okay. Gradient, duplicates, subtract, zoom in. Okay. So still I didn't cover one part, that is gradient part. I'll do it that too. So gradient things, just go to gradient. So here you can see few gradients. So this is a free one. I'm using this. Since I'm already used my room maroon, I'm going to play with that. So this layer is on top. So I'm going to change my color. So gradient 1, 2. So this how, since I told you no already, there are two gradients you can mix together, two colors you can mix together, you can make the grading. So I made it now. So I'm going to right click, layers, send to backward means it will go one layer back. Send to back means it will go completely back. That's it. So now I'm okay with it, but even though the darkness is not up to the mark, so I will go and I'll try to shuffle somehow, otherwise I can do something.
Magic.
That's it. That's it. This would be the final one for me. This is the easiest task. So it 100% Toastmaster compliance free. I made by using all the fonts, by only the Toastmaster colors, only by using the free account, except that shuffle tool. The rest everything same. So this is how we have to make the posters. Okay. Before moving into next one, I would like to share a few more things. Okay. So after this, so there are a few useful links I would like to share. So here there is a from PRM office, there is a lot of links you can see. If I click it, it will take you to one moment. Sorry. See, this is from District 92 PRM office. you can see a lot of free content. See, contest certificates, winner posters. If you want to go for a winner poster, you can click it. There will be already a templates available. You can download and you can use this template. If you can't make any new templates on your own, see, there are a lot of Canva templates are available. You just click it. See, there are plenty of things are available. Zoom background if you want, Facebook post you want, Instagram post, maroon, whatever you want, you can make it here. You can get help from District 92 as well. I will share this link. So executive keynote speaker. So there are plenty of useful things. We have to go and search in District 92. If I can share this link to you people, so you can use it wisely. So another shortcut, another important things I would like to share. Is a pro tips. So this has been shared from our district PR team. So here you can see n number of posters. Around 28 posters will be available. You can see here what are the colors have to follow. You can see the public relations manager, District 92. She was the initiative person. So she started as first poster. But next you go tip, what font you have to use, gradient, do's and don'ts for the images and photography. So transparency, not only that, other things as well they have mentioned, corporate club guidance, what she had told already. So the clear space, the pixel, how suppose the size of the logos, so voice and tones. There are plenty of things you can go through. You can read and get a knowledge of everything over here. So this is another one. The third one, someone was asking the question where I can download the logos and other things. So here the other way, this is a Toastmaster brand manual. If you go here, so here you can see the logos, JPG, PNG, you can download it. The color logo, black and white logo, white logo. Here you can see the clear space mentioned they have. So all logo you can download and you can save into one folder. Then you can upload into the brand kit. And here you can see you should not drag your logos. Logos should be as it is. Vertically or horizontally, you should not drag it. The colorways. So these are all available in the brand manual itself. Only thing is we have to go and we have to see. We'll get all the information. So these are all I have downloaded from here and I have uploaded into the Pro account. So that's it from my end. Any doubts, people can ask now. And before that, I would like to add one thing. If you don't have the Pro access, you can upload all the pictures over here. Go to upload, you can download the pictures and you can upload everything over here. It will be here. You can easily drag and put it here. All the logos, all the pathways logos, everything. Yes, you can ask a question now.
Thank you, Ramesh. Two queries. One is like, do we have any guideline on the usage of the space, like best practices that 80% or 70% of the post shall be covered like that, or we can just, because it might look a lot, if we put a lot of elements and all, it might look too crowded, right? So do we have any guidelines on that as well, or?
No, so basically one thing you have to understand, in poster, try to avoid write many things. Try to put more elements to speak your content. That will be helpful. There is no rule such you have to cover the 90% of the poster, you have to cover the 70% of the poster. Until unless the viewers, the end person is able to read your content, that will be grateful. That is enough. You don't need to keep these kind of things in your mind. Just make your poster based on your creativity. That's enough. But make sure that the post is very clear and it will be readable to everyone. That's it. Nothing else.
Okay, thanks. And another issue which
it is advised, what Ramesh said, just to add on to that. One is design aesthetics and one is brand guidelines. What you want to follow, that is important. Secondly, according to a basic poster making rule, there should be 30% of white space in your poster, because that's called the breathing space. right?
Right.
It's
Right.
like in a lift, you have a limit of 12 people, but not every time 12 people go, right? So in a similar manner, 30% it should be white space, 40% should be your text, and 30% should be your graphics. That's the breakup of any poster, not only TI, but every poster, whatever you make, right? Even if you're in, that's the rule we follow. So make sure that you are conveying minimalistic, like through minimalistic designs, you are conveying more. That is the concept of poster making. Just to add on, go ahead, Ramesh, please.
Yeah.
Got
So along with that, you can do one thing. Since you are making a few posters, like one would be your weekly meeting, another one will be your weekly winners poster, another one would be your pathway completion poster. You just make some identity. If you are keeping your brown as a background, that would be your meeting poster. If you are keeping blue as a background, that would be your winner poster. So that will make easy, understandable for the other person also. Whenever they are seeing a poster from your club, so, okay, this poster regarding winners, this poster regarding that meeting. So that will give a better clarity to the end people as well. So that kind of a uniformity you can maintain from your end.
Okay. Thanks, Ramesh. And another issue which I face is that when I try to select multiple elements
Okay.
on the poster, like you were selecting, it doesn't allow me. Like if I press Control and try to select multiple to group them, it doesn't work, and I have to just select by dragging my mouse. So can you show how did you do that, selecting the 2 or 3 by just clicking around?
So for that, actually, you just click Control button first. Then you click the element which one you would like to choose. Sorry, shift, and click the elements.
Shift. Okay, I was using Control.
Yeah,
Okay.
this was the one of the way. Other way, actually, you can just keep your mouse and click left. Sorry, and just shit.
You can
Not
click
what-
outside and try that.
No, the
I
layer
think
is
the
top.
other one you are saying that using mouse, I just
Drag.
select the area by dragging on there.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
So
the last resort I do.
you can also use select multiple option, which is available on Canva. In case if you are doing from your mobile, there is an option to select multiple. You click on one, you long press on that particular element, you will get so many options, out of which select multiple is one. When you select multiple, and then when you scroll towards your right, you will get group. So I'm talking about the mobile version of Canva. You can do that as well, because you don't have control and shift there.
Right. Thanks, Ramesh. Thanks, Harish.
And one more thing, actually, if you would like to move the layers, you can do one more thing. You can go to File. Let's see somewhere. Files. I couldn't see this layers. Right click layers, show layers. So here you can move it. You can drag it wherever you would like to do it. Suppose I said, like my layer was on top. So I would like to drag it to bottom. You can easily drag it to bottom. So still few of the things are not moved till the bottom, so I can move it now. All came up. So this way you can move, you can play around.
Great. Thanks, Ramesh, for a wonderful session.
Yeah.
So there are two questions in the chat, Ramesh. One, they've asked for the 3x3 grid once more. And second question is on how do you determine the percentage which you just highlighted, like white space and images and text.
So 9x9 grid, nothing actually.
3x3. No.
So whenever you are making your poster into 9 parts, so there will be intersection points. There are 4 intersection points. There, the focus will be more whenever they are looking at your poster first time. So there you can play, there you can keep your important things. So 1, 2, 3, 4, along with the middle of the poster. So suppose if you have a doubt, you can download any picture, any poster from our District 92 or Division PR WhatsApp group. Just have a look of it, where your eyes are going. Either of these 4 points only your focus will be there. Nowhere directly you won't see the corner of the poster. You will see at these 4 points only. That's why I'm recommending to keep important things, keep important elements over all these 4 points. It will be helpful others to identify the important things. So here we are almost making the poster by using our time almost half an hour, sometime 45 minutes also. If I'm not satisfied with my poster, I will not share the poster to anyone. But the end persons, they will take fraction of second, not even a 1 second or 2 seconds, they will take to see the poster. So within a 1 or 2 seconds, where they can look into. So those 4 areas you can capture. Those 4 areas, see, suppose I'm looking this poster, okay, team Lovers Day, TM Ramesh, that's it. They'll directly they'll close the poster, that's it. Then only they'll go into, okay, Lovers Day, theme is good. Then they'll go back, okay, which club, speakers per club, okay, meeting number 100, okay, meeting link is here. They'll go next details according to that. So these are all the main areas. That's why I told you have to keep in mind these 4 areas majorly. And regarding that next question, that percentage of the white space, already Saris replied to it. There is no criteria at all. You cannot be exact by a look of it. You can measure equal white space and graphic and little more text. Okay, basically keep your poster clean and neat. That's what I told you. You have to make sure that the poster is readable. You should not keep more element. You should not keep more cluster. That would make others to feel bad. I too made a many poster like that wherever possible. If I found any small white space, any gap, I used to add many elements. That was my ideology before it was. But next that only I understand that only these 4 points people are going to make. Why I have to spend my time on other areas? That's why you have to keep wherever possible the empty spaces. You just focus on your main elements. You just create a poster. That's enough. Any other doubts? I think all are clear. You can get n number of EPPR for the next session. Any doubt, you can feel free. You can contact me directly. You have my numbers.
Yeah, you can open the feedback link as well.
Yeah, I will share the feedback link.
Session was very good, Ramesh. You started with so many questions, curiosity, and all the things, and suddenly you showed us the magic. Then we said, like, oh, magic is so good. Let's learn magic only now. We don't want to learn that now.
So this is a feedback link. You can give your feedbacks. It will help us to improve ourselves. We can come up with better tips and tricks in futures if people would like to go for a next session.
So, Shagrish, do you want to add anything apart from whatever is covered by Ramesh?
I think it was an excellent session for sure. We struggle so much by using any other app to make our PR material. There are just few things which you all should take care of while going ahead with building any meeting poster. When you pick anything from the existing templates, just by changing color doesn't make it brand compliant. Okay, that's point 1. Point 2 is, as a brand, we also stand by a few things. For example, we stand for public speaking, confidence, rising in our career, etc. Don't put food pictures, diya pictures on Diwali, because that is completely non-brand compliant. It is not at all conveying the sense we are trying to convey. You can still be creative. It is not to bound you to a certain extent. It is also to give you a boundary to think around, right? How you can find those gray areas and be creative. That is something which I feel a VPPR or an PR enthusiast should look forward to. If you want any other ideas on how you can go ahead with your designing posters and videos, etc., please go ahead, follow us on Instagram, right? Which where we are the most active, on LinkedIn and on Facebook, but Instagram we post everything. So look at the posters. If you feel that you would like to hear from the PR team on how this poster was designed, like we got one for our DCP poster, we got a lot of requests that we would like to learn how that was made, what was the ideology behind the poster, right? So we will also host similar sessions, not as great as this one for sure, but at least closer to this, for you all to learn a lot. We are not saying we are perfect, but we are learners and we would like to grow along with you, right? If you would like to use any existing template, make sure that you are letting us know through, if you're using the Instagram thing, right? You can request for the existing templates also from us. You can ping us on Instagram and we will share the editable links with you so that you can also be creative, right? And experiment around. The last thing is the PRM link tree is available. It has everything. It has certificates, it has winner posters, it has meeting role takers, it has milestone meeting, everything. We don't want you to stress a lot on daily posters. We want you to think beyond it. And that's why we've made that. Just like Rajesh thought beyond it, Ramesh thought beyond it, right? He made sure that he's thinking of a story behind Valentine's Day. And that's what he displayed today. So think beyond it. Think not just about posters, but about a campaign which you can build through your skills. And this is just a base of it, right? So that is what our intent is at District 92. We believe that PR is for PR. Make sure that you shower all your love to PR in whatever role you serve. Thank you so much. Over to you, Ramesh.
Yeah, and I forgot to mention one thing while making the poster. Don't forget to add your Instagram, LinkedIn, Facebook links over there. It will helpful to others to reach your clubs. It will helpful to get a membership as well. So that's it from my end. Over to you, Kavi.
Thank you so much, Ramesh. Thank you, Sharish. Your presence really helped us drive this session with a lot of inputs. And all the participants staying awake till 10 minutes past 10. Thank you so much for being here. I look forward. Really see interesting feedbacks coming in. Informative, valuable, very good session. Amazing. A lot of knowledge, learned new things. I think fantastic effort, Ramesh. Kudos to this wonderful job. Looking forward to see you with another initiative soon from Division F. Thank you everyone for dialing in, and I'm stopping the recording. If anyone wants to network after 10:15, feel free to.